Hey everyone, this is Mag7 here and welcome to Overmind. This video is my flagship video and it's going to contain the bread and butter of my channel, so I'm really eager to share it with you guys. I'm going to be describing how most people play Overwatch, or at least how I think they play Overwatch, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about what I do within the scope of leadership, teamwork, and other things like that. I'm not going to be able to cover everything in this one video. This is just the foundation of what I have to share, so let's get to it. Here's what I think most people do. Most people who play Overwatch try to have fun in one of two ways. They either mess around or they try and improve, win, and climb the ladder. And if you're here, that's probably you, and I know it's certainly me. Such people practice the game, usually with a large emphasis on aiming, knowing the meta, and knowing meta strategies. You know, that's all well and good, but the reality is, and I've said it before, is that if you can only control one person's actions and help one person win, then you can't guarantee the outcome of many games at all. So, this is what I do. In addition to striving for excellence through aim, positioning, and anticipating others' actions, I seek to cause a team of 6 people to play together with consensus and singular purpose. Some people call it shot calling, others call it leadership, and still others coaching, but whatever it is, and whatever you want to call it, I genuinely believe that by embracing it wholeheartedly, you can make a positive impact on people. People, not just the game. Why do I believe this? Well, game after game, people tell me how fun it was to play, how refreshing it was to have a bit of positivity, yeah? I mean, I'll show you some screenshots now. I mean, it's not really a point of pride. I just want to show you guys that people continually express in voice chat and textually that the game is fun when someone steps up to make a difference. You might think that this only happens in games when people are already on the mic and are totally cooperative anyway, but the opposite is true. Here's a couple of stitched together screenshots now that show my team thanking me for leading them despite the fact that they had no microphones and they didn't communicate in any way. They even say it themselves. Well, enough of that. I'm now going to run down a fundamental overview of how I do what I do. It's a pretty immense topic, so I can't cover it all here, and it's also important to note that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, alright? You need to be genuine for this stuff to work, and it will take time for you to master. But I believe that you will get instantaneous results. Without further ado, here's how I make a difference. 1. I help team composition. 2. I make people better players. And 3. I provide strategic support to the team. 1. I help team composition. Often, teams will only have players who have a limited number of roles that they can actually play well, right? In these cases, I use my voice to try and help people onto these roles, get them where they're comfortable, and otherwise, I fill gaps in the team. Now, make no mistake, as soon as I join a game, I pick the role that I want to play, but if it's incompatible with the team, I usually swap, yeah? It's important to know that when you fill, you should never take a non-impactful hero. For example, when I go support, I always pick Ana or Zenyatta, whenever I can, obviously, because on those two heroes I feel I can have a massive support. You know, for 2 seasons I only played Ana, and Zenyatta was, you know, basically my fallback, so I'm really comfortable on those heroes, and I know that they have a lot of impact in the game. And finally, to help the team composition, I also handle people who pick inappropriate heroes, but the intricacies of doing that is sort of a video unto itself, so stay tuned for that one. So, how do I make people better players? Well, like I said, I get them comfortable, but other than that, the greatest thing you can do for a person is encourage them. And I can't stress this enough, when someone does something awesome or they've listened to you, you need to give them positive reinforcement. You know, there are statistics out there that say when you are in a positive mind frame, your brain is 30% more productive or something like that. Now, I'm not going to validate that, but I know for a fact that when you're in the zone and you're having a good game, it feels great and you feel like you're unstoppable. And you can help people achieve that. That is such an important and immense skill that, you know, compared to practicing aiming and those types of other mechanical benefits, it's on par, if not even more important, yeah? So, the last thing I talked about was providing strategic support for my team. This is the standard type of stuff you've probably heard before, you know, shot calling, where do we go, you know, left, right, up, down, that sort of thing, focus targets. But another thing I do is I remind people of key targets before they engage. You know, I might say something like, oh, Reaper is their star player here, guys. We need to make sure that when he comes in, we focus him down as a team. If we do that, we should be good. And I remind people of their roles as well if they're slipping. You know, much of the time, someone can be playing the right hero the wrong way. For example, the enemy team has a Farah, but Soldier 76 is not focusing her down. Now, this is a rocky area here, right? Because from your perspective, they may not be doing much, but in reality, they're getting focused down themselves. Discerning one from the other comes with experience and time, so don't worry about that for now, but it is something to keep in mind for the future. Anyway, that's just my quick overview, guys. I don't want this to go too long, so I'm going to hand it back to you guys. I release you from the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget, if you want to hit me a line and talk to me directly, I've got my Discord channel, which is in the description. You can send a message there and add me or whatever. See ya.